Hi, this is Nancy at Nan for Art, and I'm redoing a video again because my camera said, I don't know why this time. This time I think it's YouTube. I'm gonna have to figure all this out. But I did record a video earlier and it won't load, so I'm gonna try this again. And I wanna do my high priority minis. I'm just gonna add a little extra money on them. I might have to skip them next week. And then I wanna do my small A7 binder that I didn't do last week. So let's start with the high priority minis. And should get my money out first, of course. I'm gonna do 30 this time because I already put part of my money for next week in here by redoing this video. So if I happen to figure out what went wrong, I may be posting 2 videos, I don't know. But I do know there's $30 in here. I did already count that. And I'm gonna roll a 3 die and just go in order. And I don't want to skip any, so I'm not going to do the 2 dice to see which one gets it and how much it gets. I'm just going to see how much each one gets. Okay, so number 3 gets 3. And number 2 is going to get 2. Number 3 is going to get 3. Number 4 is going to get 1. And number 5 is going to get 2. I feel like I just rolled that twice. And number 6 is going to get 2. And number 7 is going to get 2. And number 8 is going to get 2. Oops, I did that. I could feel I picked up 3 there. And number 9 is going to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And number 10 is one that I like to do first, but we'll take a chance that it's going to get enough. This is my, it's kind of like a roll and save with budget with Carly, but I'm going to go ahead and just, if I don't, I'm going to roll until I get several of them. So we'll do 3. And we'll start back over at the beginning. And we'll do 3 for number 1. And number 2 gets 3, which takes up my last 3. And then I didn't start here again because I was kind of starting all over again making this video. So we'll just go through and see what everybody got. This, let's see, get out my little thing that tells us what everything's for. This is for Esme, my sweet girl. It's her little funds for her vet. She has to get her toes done every month because she's got multiple toes. I have to take her to the vet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting close to finishing this one. Okay. And number 2 is by Becca Can Budget. The first one was by me, and you can get that on my Ko-fi, the little lion. This one is by Becca Can Budget, and I believe it's for my glasses, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think I might finish this one. Let's see. Nope. 1 more to go. Next week. 3, 4, 5. This is my high priority binder. So of all the binders I have for the video to go out on and me have to redo it, this is the one. I don't mind putting a little extra money in this one. This is for number 3 gets $3, and this is for my husband's glasses. So he's finally getting some love on his glasses fund. I've been kind of teasing saying he doesn't need any more in his, but he hasn't gotten any for a few weeks. I was starting to feel kind of bad. let's see here. Number 4 is auto maintenance. And I only got a 1, but thankfully it got some on the first go round. Let's see here, so we'll give it, I'm doing all these as 1s because they're a little bit higher numbers, and it probably wouldn't catch on a lot of the rolls. If you know what I mean by catch, you probably wouldn't roll a 6. Well, I'm not, because I'm rolling 4 dice, so I wouldn't roll any of these. So I'm just using it as 1s because I think it's a neat challenge. It's by Pennies from Heaven, and the last one was by Champagne's Corner. Let me see if I'm still rolling. Mirror. Need that mirror. Let's see. Yep, still going. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry for the delay. Number 5 is by Punky Pennies. It's my favorite little robot with all the roses that I swore I would color in, and I haven't colored in yet. I got 2. And number 5 is For the Stovetop. I was saying before that, oh gosh, I want a stovetop. Cooking right, our ceramic stovetop went out, and they're much more to replace than I thought. And so I've been cooking on 2 little cooktops, and they are such a pain. I can't wait to have another stovetop. And doing it this way, we're trying to pay for. We don't want to use credit cards anymore. So doing it this way is a little bit more, I'll say, painful, just in the fact that, you usually something breaks and you think, oh, I'm going to go use a credit card. But we are saving the money, and in my sinking funds, I have some decent amount. It's getting there. It's slow. Sometimes I think we're going to have to decide between one of these important things and consolidate it and just kind of start slower on some of the others, like pick the most important. To me at this point, I think the stovetop is quickly becoming the most important, because I do like to cook, but I do not like cooking on these little stovetops. They're just not, they're hard to cook on. Anyway, number 6 is For a New Bed. I've told you all a couple times that we have a much older Sleep Number bed, and while it's okay, we really need so much. Once the warranty gets to a certain point, they make you, it's like a limited warranty. After a certain amount of years, you have to start paying a copay, kind of, in a way. And the copay, this is by Becca Can Budget. She has 3 of them. They're so cute, little bedtime ones. But just for one of the parts that we need, it's like $400. And at that point, you might as well get a new bed. So we're kind of in the middle. We'll decide if we have to do a stovetop first, we may end up just getting a topper for that. We'll see. Okay, 2 for number 7. That's our tractor. And it just requires a certain amount of maintenance, almost like a car, because it's old. It's especially old. I think it's a 40s, and so you can't have something that old without giving it some TLC to keep it going. But it does work well when it's running, so that's a good thing. All right, number 8 is our hurricane funds, and I put quite a bit of this over in my sinking envelopes last time. We got 2. And I know which blue colors on this laminate now, because I went through that already. There's 1, and there's 2. And this is by Budgeting in a Fairy Tale. I think those are so cute, those little symbols she used on this. Everybody's so creative in this community. I just enjoy it so much. Number 9 is medical deductible. We want all the money we can get. I have to pay for my MRI. And that deductible is more than I expected. It's not anything serious. It's just a standard thing that I have to do every so often, because I injured my back a lot when I was like 17, and it's just something that they make you come in and check. So I got $4. So I finished a card tonight. Yay! I finished a card tonight. So this money's already gone over there, so I'm just going to put this $7, should be $7 total in here. I'm going to take it over to my medical funds. I'm almost got the deductible completely paid for doing this. I'm so excited about that we don't have to have any kind of charge for it. And then I need a new challenge for here. And I printed some by my friend at Janet at Mint Budgets, and she used her own photography on these. I think that is just so neat. The photos are beautiful. She has 2 others that are sunsets, and this one I love the green on, so I thought I'd use it tonight. And we won't have put anything on it, but it'll be in there for next time. And then I'm going to put some money, $3, in our shelter from the storm. It's just a little shelter building that we're building because it's kind of hard. We live way out in the country, and when they tell us, oh, hurricane's coming, we're right in a part of Florida where sometimes, I've said this if you've watched my videos before, that sometimes we get touched by hurricanes and we get touched by tornadoes. It's kind of a weird place to be. We're not in as much danger as coastal areas or middle of the country areas, but they both have happened here. And we've learned our lesson. It's a good thing to have some money because you have to go to a hotel. In this case, we had to fix the roof in my studio. And even though you have some insurance, you always have some extra cost. So I'm going to put a 3 here. So we're coming along with this. This is by Budget from Carly. Budget with Carly. It is Budget with Carly. She just wrote it up and down, and I couldn't read it with my old eyes. I need some new glasses. Okay, that's that. And are we still recording? Before I go any further, let's check that part. Yes, we are. The mirror didn't lie. And so quickly tonight, I'm going to also do my little Kuromi binder that I didn't get to do last week. I was just where I had to cut back my budget last week. But I have $7 tonight to put in here. Oops, I'm gonna move this over here. Sorry for the reach. Let's see. And I have 6 in here. So we'll roll 6 die just to see who gets the $1. And these are some pretty dice by Eva. Oh, I've forgotten the whole thing, but I'll put it down below. I always forget the last part of her name. But I did treat myself to 2 sets of her dice because I thought, you know, of all the things that you can get to do this with, these are so pretty and so much fun. They're just a pleasure to have. So there's 2. So number 2 will get $1. And I will mark that. It got one. Just do that for now so it doesn't take too long. I am once again gun shy about my camera running out of room, turning off, running out of battery, whatever it wants to do. Okay, 3 gets $1. I don't know what I thought I was going to do with that 5. I guess whoever gets it, gets it. I don't have any more ones tonight. Okay, this says number 6, or this says, what am I doing? I said number 3, and I already put the $1 in there. Oh, come on, Nancy. It's been a long Monday. It's been what I call a manic Monday. Lots of business phone calls. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at call waiting, and I think Monday everybody had the same idea I did. They wanted to get their business calls done. I'll keep that 6. I'm just gonna put this 5 in there. Just see what happens. What the heck? Oh, and look it doesn't have any love anyway. And this is by Angela Marie 888. Is that not cute? So we're just gonna give it the whole 5. And I'll do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not? Why not? And I think I didn't tell you who the last little spent one was by, but I will go back and do that in just a second. Let's see. This is by 4 Dizzy Birds. And so I didn't finish any in here tonight either, but I did finish at least one tonight, and it's going to my medical deductible, so that makes me happy. I hope everybody had a really good Monday, and I hope to see you all tomorrow, camera willing. I'm getting something to download some storage in my camera tomorrow, but our stuff doesn't get delivered till late, so I don't know if I'll make it or not. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching my videos and giving me advice and supporting me. I'm getting so close to 200. I'm so excited, and I wouldn't have done it without everybody in this community, and I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate Janet putting up my little thing saying to come over and visit. That was so sweet of her, and I just appreciate all of you so much. This is just a wonderful community. Anyway, I hope you all have a good evening. You might see this in the morning, so I hope you're having a good morning. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.